guys, I'm back with another book review, and this book is by Terry D, and it's called Passport Wife. Now, this book is lengthy, but it's worth the read, right? It has, let me tell you exactly how many pages, 195 pages, right? This book took me some time to read because I was reading other books in between it. If I had sat down and diligently read this book, it probably would have took me about a week. Just for some parts, like, I needed a break because some parts felt a little, not necessarily repetitive, but it kind of felt a little like, okay, like, it just went a little too in-depth, like a little too detailed. And there's nothing wrong with details, just for me, I was just like, so what's gonna happen next? Because it was a good book. So it starts off with this mother. Let me get the mother's name before I go messing everything up. Right? The mom. Listen, the mom, I respect it, okay? The mom, and I believe this is a true story. So listen, the mom has a daughter, right? Now let me get the daughter's name before I go messing everything up for real. Jenny is her daughter, right? Her daughter Jenny has his boyfriend, okay? I believe they're in the Dominican Republic, and that's where they're going for this trip. Jenny's boyfriend's name is Jose. Jenny and Jose are trying to hook the mom up with Raul, right? So I'm all for it. I'm like, yes, mom, like, go ahead. But she's a little hesitant because Raul is younger, right? So she's like, I ain't trying to be, like, messing with no baby, but whatever. And I believe she's saying she's divorced, too. So I'm all for it. I'm like, yes, girl, live your best life. Like, do it. Life is too short. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Now, listen. There were some little parts where I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Because it did have a little slow start to it. But the thing is, off rip, I didn't know how I was going to feel about Jenny. Because it just felt like, I believe it did say, like, I believe the mom even did say in the book that there are points when Jenny is, like, selfish. She's like, to me, she's selfish at times. Like, sometimes it just feels like, damn, can you let your mom live? Like, can you be a little bit, like, more considerate for your mother? Like, there was a point in time when the mom rented out a car for them all to be able to travel in, like, this little area that they're in. And, like, the daughter, Jenny, and the boyfriend, Jose, are trying to take the car all day long and leave the mom at the resort. I understand that Jose lives here in the Dominican Republic, I believe it is. Jenny lives in America with her mother, or in the United States in, I don't remember the specific state that they lived in. Point is, I get it. You want to see your boyfriend, you want to spend alone time with your boyfriend. Problem is, that car got funded by your mom. So you and your boyfriend, y'all gonna have to share the car with your mother. Like, I didn't like that part. The part that I also didn't like, Jose off rip, red flags all over, like, and it was killing me. Like, you ever seen a couple where it was just like, this shit gonna last 2 weeks, this gonna last about 2 weeks, and then when it goes 2 weeks later, you like, all right, I'll give them a month, and then it's just like a month goes by and you like, you know how you hate her, like, oh, I hope they fail. Not like that, but you like, this shit is destined to fail. That's exactly how I felt about Jenny and Jose's relationship. So meanwhile, at first, the mom and Raul don't really hit it off, right? At first, it seemed like they ain't really hit it off. They ain't really talk too much. And the reason why is because Raul only speaks Spanish. I want to say it's the language that he speaks. He only speaks Spanish. And the mother isn't really, the mother doesn't really, she doesn't speak it. So they're having to communicate through Google Translator. So that can take like forever, and they really didn't speak too much. But he was asking about her. He was asking to see the mom again. So they do meet back up. They do hang out, whatever. They do start to get to know each other. She's like, I do kind of like him. But she's like, you know what? This just going to be for a trip. This just going to be like, it's going to be just a one-time thing. Just live my life, whatever. Just enjoy myself, whatever. What the mom is not expecting is to go catching feelings for Raul. And I am cheering for the mom the whole time. I am cheering for her like, yes, like, I'm happy because everyone, like she had said, I think she had been alone for some years. Like, it's not like a person makes you whole. It's not even that. I feel like when you feel like a person has to make you whole or a person has to complete you, you still have some work to do on your own. But like, when there's two people, you guys just make each other happy. Like, I'm all for that, right? The problem is that as Raul and the mom are getting close, Jose and Jenny are having so many issues that it's starting to interfere with Jenny's relationship with her mother. And that's what turned me off at some points, because I'm just like, I get that we've all been like in love. We've all been like dumb for someone. Like we've all played the fool for somebody. We all have. But I believe Jenny is 21 or so, I want to say. Because at one point I believe they were drinking. So I want to say Jenny is 21. My problem is, I don't really see myself getting to a point where I'm believing a man over my mother. You don't even see this man half of the year. You don't even spend most of your time with him. And the problem is Jose don't got a damn job. And at first I'm like, okay, whatever. He's saying it's because of the economy. I'm like, okay, whatever. His mother is sick. He's saying his mother's sick. That's why they've never met the mother. He's saying that the father is working or whatever, right? So my thing is, I'm like, if your father has a job, why you can't go work with your dad? Like, what's going on? I'm automatically off rip, like something ain't right with Jose, but whatever. The mom starts to feel there's something wrong with Jose. Raul starts to kind of tell the mom, like, look, I don't know what he told you, but when we was at the hospital, what he told me is different than what you telling me had happened. Like, it was crazy. Listen, the mom goes out on a limb. She catches stronger feelings for Raul than she expected, and I am cheering for her. I'm cheering for her. Literally, once I hit the halfway point of the book, I'm like, yes, they about to hit it off. It's about to be everything. But then I'm just distraught that Jenny's relationship with her mother is suffering. This was a very good book. Like I said, it was lengthy, so you're not going to sit here and, unless you're one of those fast readers, you know who I am the most envious of in this world? People that can read a 200-page book in one day. Can y'all teach me something? Like, what do y'all be doing? Like, what do you do? Girl, come help me with my hair. Come help me. Like, come sit with me. Because I got some questions to ask you, right? If you're one of those quick readers, you can finish this book with no problem. This book to me was a 4.5-star book, right? The only reason why I'm not saying straight 5-star was because there were some points where I was like, get to the point. Like, tell me what's about to happen. Get to the point. Like, I want to know. Like, I don't want to read pages and pages about you was at the beach. You had margaritas. Y'all went here and y'all went there. I don't care. Is Jose going to get his ass beat for playing with your daughter or no? Like, I wanted to know. So, Terry D, I would definitely read another book by her. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys like date someone that like lives in a whole different country? Would you guys do that? Let me know in the comments below. I've never done it before, but I feel like I'm like that like YOLO crap. I probably would do it once. I would try it. I would try a long distance relationship. Probably. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that button below, and I am out.
Now available on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited.